Hello everyone, this is Devon, and I am building a potato cage. You might ask, what is a potato cage? Well, I can certainly tell you it's a potato cage. Thus, with such a potato cage, where are we going? We're going back here. I'm cutting a bottom for this so that the weeds don't grow through the bottom. So, welcome to Devon's Gardening Adventures. Alright, so that's one side. We're going to cut it one more time. Ta-da! And with this, it should fit on the bottom. If I could get it in here. Oh, I didn't think this through very well, ladies and gentlemen. Did not. There we go. Because I can't touch the bottom. So I'm so short. Ta-da! Now, we have our mainly mulch. Watch as I make this beautiful. Oh, I'm going to be so itchy after all this. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Just going to give me some right here on the bottom. Watch me struggle. So, now we've done that. We can go in. We're making like an egg basket. Beautiful. Wanted to show everyone, I got fingerling potatoes and I got Yukon Gold potatoes. So now we have our basket here. So we'll add a little bit more too. Just one side. We are gonna try to keep this square because, you know, whatever. Now, we're going to end up adding dirt right here in the middle. Why, you might ask? Because we're making potato cells. Making potato cells. So, you're going to want a nice little bed of dirt. Make sure you got enough of it in there. Another scoop or two, you know. And we're going to end up filling this all the way up to the top, hopefully. Give myself a lovely potato bed. So, we're going to start with our fingerlings. If I can get them open. Kitchen knife for the win. Weep. Okay. So, we open up our potatoes. I'm going to get a little closer just so that everyone can see. Now, these are fingerling potatoes. They have plenty of eyes all over them. I'm going to plant 4 in a layer. I'm not going to cut them. Most people say to cut them. I'm not cutting these. They're going to grow as is in my garden. Maybe we'll put 5 in. But we're literally just gonna go plop. Oh, we're gonna put more than 5 in. We're gonna put 6, right? And we're gonna come back in with some dirt. We're gonna cover these babies. Make sure you got a nice little layer of them, you know, nothing crazy. And then that's when we come back in with the mulch. Right? We're gonna use our handy dandy stick that we got. And again, build up the sides with your hay, your mulch, whatever you're using. So I'm gonna need more hay in here. It's a delicate process. Feel it out as you do. It's not an exact science. Everyone is different. Okay. Again, spread it out. Take it as it is. Right? We want our sides higher than where the dirt's gonna be. Because you shouldn't be able to see any of the dirt. I'm very sweaty. We're actually going to take some layers off now. Woo! Alright, that's a little better. Haha. So, again, layer after layer, we're just going to keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going, just keep going, going. So, second layer, everyone. Second layer. This, come back in with more potatoes. If you're joining us, we're planting fingerling potatoes with Devon in her gardening ventures. Ah, potatoes! Just gonna plant 6 in each one. I got a couple little ones, so I might do a little more. But nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Throw in some more potato. There we go. And then we're gonna add our other layer to the second one. Come in here and chop it. I tried to go for the lazy gardener, but to be honest, sometimes you gotta take the patience and the time and come up with different strategies on how to grow things. This might not be too easy right now, but when it comes to harvesting, I should have an abundance. Right? Now we're going with our third layer. And again, I'm just going to keep doing this until I run out of fingerling potatoes. Hopefully I fill this whole thing up. Now, this will not only keep the temperature of the soil warm, but it is also going to hold and store water. So it will be drought proof, which is always a benefit. I mean, we don't have very strong winters recently, so whatever rain we do get is a blessing. But if you were like me and you live on a well, you don't want to dry up your well by gardening and using all your water. There's different ways, like rain catchers, of course, you know, but if you don't have the ability to store rainwater because it's a law near you, these are other ways. I'm going to mulch my other garden beds just so that they can hold more water this year. And just like that, it's like a bird's nest. Right? We're gonna come over here and bring you to see exactly what I'm doing. So, hopefully, I don't drop you. You can see exactly what I'm doing. So, we have put our bedding down, of course. You know, look. Got a whole hands deep. Now, we're going to come back in with some soil. And see how it's sunk in because I raised so much on the sides? It's just like a bird's nest. Don't mind if you get it everywhere. And you're just going to end up spreading out some soil. Ain't nothing crazy. I got a couple inches. Clean off my shovel. Right. Spread it around a little bit. Then we're going to come back in with some potatoes. Right. And again, we are planting fingerling potatoes, everyone. If you're just joining us. Oh, all these beautiful potatoes. Like I said, some of them are small, so I plant a couple more than normal. I'm just trying to put a nice even layer here for the potatoes. Don't mind me and my horrible recording skills. So, there's a couple big ones. There we go. So, we have our nice layer. See, you can't see them. The sides. Now we're going to cover it with more soil. That's all I ever say. More soil. More wood. So, hopefully I have enough in this bucket to cover them for you. Like I said, we're just lightly covering them. Nothing crazy, nothing wild. Just covering potatoes. Cover these ones with the little bit I have left. See, everything's just covered. See, everything's covered. So now, we are going to put some mainly mulch on. Hopefully it'll be up there and you don't fall in. And again, just begin to cover it with all kinds of mulch. Don't get me wrong, this stuff is amazing, but it is a bitch to get out of the bag. Like, for Christ's sakes. So, now that we've covered it yet again, you make your bird's nest. And right through here, if you look, there's my next layer. So I have about a good handful deep. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you plant potatoes with Devon. Woo! Right, doggo?